Future Men is needed to help men and boys, particularly those from marginalised backgrounds, develop positive ideas of senses of self and identities. We want to support boys and men at key transitional moments in their life to develop positive models of masculinity that will help them navigate modern life in Britain in the 21st century, give them better life chances, better opportunities to earn, and more fulfilling and successful interpersonal relationships. Unfortunately, we know there's still massive inequality for boys and young men. There are key moments when you can interject. That's why we're here. We want to do that, to change outcomes for boys and young men, and all of us by extension. We always come back to a series of characteristics or traits that are not unique to men and boys or masculinity. They're human positive traits, but we found that these are the most useful for men and boys. The Future Men delivers direct services to boys and men at key transitional points in their life. The Boys Development Programme focuses on boys from the end of primary school, year 6 and 7, 11 and 12, through their transition into secondary school, a time where we know it's really quite risky for them, and attachment to education is a really important protective factor for these boys and young men. We work with tried and tested models that have been evaluated to help young men understand their own physical and emotional development. We help them understand the cultural context. Some of the boys we work with are first, second or third generation immigrants. Some are white working class boys who are struggling to find their way in modern Britain. Our Fathers Development Services are aimed at supporting men right through their journey as fatherhood to understand what their children need and how to fulfill their duties and their role as a father in 21st century Britain. So whether that be understanding bonding, nurturing, how to contribute and financially support your children, or even the complex dynamics of helping your children succeed at school. Men should be supported to play an active role because it benefits their children. Our work at Future Men is really rewarding. We see great outcomes and changes in the lives of boys and men that we support. The relative costs of our projects, for example, to run a project that works with neat young men who are involved on the fringes of criminality or potentially very deeply involved in serious youth violence, to work with up to 100 of those a year costs around 50K. And if you compare that to the cost of incarcerating just one man in the criminal justice and prison system in this country, we could be looking at anywhere up to £80,000 for a year, including court costs. So the ultimate aim of the work we do here at Future Men is to try and bring about a better future for every boy, every man, and everyone.